Hi my loves, welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite girl Favor here. If today is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Today we are going to be learning how to cut and sew this beautiful Boubou dress with a deep V neckline and a connecting band at the neckline. It also has a V neckline at the front and it has side pocket. Now this tutorial is a beginner friendly, so if this tutorial sounds like something that you are interested in, please keep watching, and if you're yet to join the family, please do well to join the family by subscribing. Let's head to the tutorial proper. So my loves, this is the fabric we're going to be working with today. So I made use of 3.5 yards for the sake of this tutorial. All right, so we'll go ahead and fold. Now you're going to pick up your clothes and fold it border to border like this. You see the way I'm folding it, and then you fold it again together like this, and then fold it into 4 like this. So please take note that you fold like this if your cloth does not have pattern. Now we are going to go ahead and mark out where we will start from. So the length of the gown we're working with today is 54 inches. Now if you want yours longer, you can make do with 4 yards of fabric. 4 yards will give you a bit longer than 54 inches. Okay, so I'll go ahead and connect it. Now we'll come to the neckline. I will make use of neckline of 3.5 inches. I will mark here. Please take note that we're cutting both front and the back together. Now for our front neckline, depending on how deep you want yours to be, so for the front neckline I made use of 8 inches. All right, and then I'll go ahead and connect it just like this. So if you want yours to be deeper, you can go down more. All right, now after that we're going to start from this point and get our shoulder into 2, which will give me 8. I will mark the 8 down here. Now from that 8 inches, you're going to determine how long you want your sleeve to be. So for the sleeve of this cloth, I will make use of 12 inches, including the folding and everything. So if you want yours shorter, please go ahead and do it. From this point, we'll come down by 1.5 inch for our shoulder slope, and then we'll go ahead and connect it into the neckline like this. Now we'll come up by 1/2 inch for shoulder joining because we're working directly on our fabric. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is to get our sleeve wideness. So from this point, I'll come down by 12 inches again. So if you don't want yours to be literally open, please, you can use 8 inches, but for me I will use 12 inches, and then I'll connect it to this point. Now from this point, we are going to go ahead and get our basic body. So I'll go ahead and connect out the line to make it visible. Now from that point where we had our armhole depth, I will come in by my biggest body measurement, which is 10 inches. Now I will go ahead and add 5 inches allowance for ease. Okay, so you can use 4 inches depending on what you want. So I will do 5 inches for ease and then 1 inch for the joining. Okay, so in total I used 6 inches. Now from here I will get the wideness. So from this point, from the center front to where we marked our allowance is 16 inches. Then we'll go ahead and get it to the full length of our boubou and connect it. So my loves, after connecting it, will come out at this point here and come out by 1 inch. You see the way I place my tape, and then we'll go ahead and curve it. So the essence of that 1 inch is to enable us get our boubou curve. That is the easiest way to get your boubou curve. So go ahead and blend it in, and then I will cut following the direction of our chalk. Okay, pay attention to the area that I'm cutting. All right. So after cutting it, now the next thing we're going to do is to separate it. You remember we cut our front and back together. So I've gone ahead to pick up one of the fabric that I'm going to be using to work for the back. Now for the back inches, you are going to determine how open you want the back to be. So for me, I wanted it to use 12 inches, but I ended up using 13 inches. If you want yours lower, you can go ahead and use 14 inches, 15 inches, depending on where you want it to stop. Okay, now after that, the next thing we are going to do is to go ahead and connect it like this. Okay, just see what I'm doing, connect it, and then just go ahead and cut out this excess. So my loves, after that we're going to go ahead and pick a pieces and cut out for the interfacing. So my pieces is folded into 2. All right, like I said, for this clothes, if you don't want to run out of fabric, I will advise you use 4 yards of fabric is perfect for you. Okay, so I have gone ahead to use it to cut out the interfacing for our neck area, and all I'm doing here is to just give it the shape that I want it to have. Okay, and then do the same thing for our front neckline. Okay, please note that the pieces for your interfacing is meant to be folded into 2. So guys, after that, this is our front neckline. I've gone ahead to use our interfacing to place it right side facing each other. Okay, and we're going to sew, and at this point you can either weave it or fold it in. So I've gone ahead to sew on it and ironed it out. So this is what it looks like on the wrong side. Okay, so at this point all you have to do is fold it in, or you go ahead and weave it to avoid this fraying. So exactly what we do for the front is what we're going to do for the back. Pick up the interfacing you cut and then place it right side facing each other like this and arrange it. So you can also pin it down. All right, now in sewing for the back pieces, remember there's a connecting band in between, so we'll come down by 3 inches. So this 3 inches here is where you're going to start your stitches from to this other side. So at this other side you also do 3 inches. So my loves, I've gone ahead to join it, and this is the opening I was talking about. Okay, so the opening is on the other side. Now to get that connecting band, you're going to come here and measure the wideness of this V at the back. Did you see what I'm doing here? So mine gave me 8.5. So my love, this is the band we're going to use, and the length is 13.5 inches. Okay, now we're going to pick up our boo gown and open it up like this. Okay, and then open the interface. Remember we came down by 3 inches before stitching. So my love, for you to not to go through the stress of trying to flip this again after ironing it, I will advise you attach this on your main boo before attaching your interfacing. And the band is on fold of 2, so on fold of 2 is 2.5 inches, and when I was ironing it, the joining, I put it at the center. So we're going to pick up this band now and put it in between the boo and the interfacing, just like this. Okay, and cover it up. So we're going to go ahead and stitch this. Please do inner stitching. That's why I was saying that it's better you attach it first before turning it over. Okay, so I'll go ahead, stitch it, and then I will bring it back for us to see. Okay, so guys, I've gone ahead to attach our band, and this is what it looks like. So the next thing we're going to do is to pick up the front side of our boo and place it shoulder to shoulder like this. Now in turning in the shoulder, I am going to be doing an invisible shoulder stitch for it. So all we have to do is arrange it properly and then open up one of the interfacing like this, and then flip it to this side like this. This is how you are going to be attaching the shoulder for invisible shoulder stitches, and we'll do the same thing for this other side. So guys, I've gone ahead to join the shoulder, and this is what we have. Now my front and back piece is together. We are going to be attaching our pockets. So from my shoulder, I will come down by my waistline. Okay, I will come down by my waistline, which is 16 inches. I will chalk it down. Now this is where we are going to be attaching our pocket. So from that 16 inches, I will come down again by 6 inches for our pocket opening. 6 inches for our pocket opening. So the next thing we're going to do is to go ahead and give it a notch at this point here. Okay, and also give it a notch at this other point as well. Okay, so I have gone ahead to cut out the pieces for our pockets, and I have this to be 4 pieces all together. So we're going to pick up the pieces, all right, and open up this boo, separate it pieces by pieces. Okay, open it up like this and pick up the front one or the back one. From that 6 inches that we mark, we are going to go ahead and place our pockets right side facing each other and stitch it down first. So I'll go ahead, do the same thing for all the sides. So in total, I'll do it for the 4 sides, and then I'll fold the sleeve in and bring it back for us to see what it looks like. All right. So my loves, I've gone ahead to attach our pockets and folded in our sleeve. So this is what we have. So we're going to go ahead and arrange it properly. So this is the pocket I was trying to explain to us. You can see it's in pieces. This is the easiest way of how to attach a pocket to your clothes. So from this point here, I will still mark down 6 inches for our pocket opening. Please take note. And then I'll go ahead and use 1 inch, close it up following the direction of our chalk. So we're going to go ahead and close it up. When you get to this point, you sew into the pocket like this. Please, we're going to sew this following the direction of my chalk, and you fold it, sew to this point and sew up to this point where you came up by that 6 inch, and then connect it out again and then close to the full length. So I'll go ahead, close it and hem my boo and bring it back. So my loves, I have gone ahead to hem the boo, and this is what we have. This is what we have on the inside. Please do well to use hemming gum to gum this down, okay? And then to enable our boo relax properly, I will just come here and give a notch at this point and do the same thing for the other side, so that by the time you iron it, it's going to relax properly. So if you have watched this video to this point, please do not forget to click on the subscribe button. Please do not forget to like. Please do not forget to leave a comment, and please do not forget to share my video. So this is what we have, and that's practically it on how to achieve this boo. I will not lie, this boo, I have worn it more than 3 times, and I have gotten about 10 customers that want to sew this particular style. So thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to go green. Do not litter your pieces. Please do not forget to go green. I'll be seeing you guys on our next tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on our next one. Bye for now.